Sorry. Oh, hi. To the Rainbow Tardy, how are you? Sloan, agus Banna Quiff Just to let you know, I'm just about to post a video, and in the video, the first part of it was actually recorded yesterday, which is the 22nd of April, and then the last part of it was done 4 months ago. 3 months ago, which was when we moved out of the house. So just if it gets a bit confusing, the first part is from yesterday, and the second part is from 3 months ago. So enjoy, and sorry, I've just gotten up. It's very early. I haven't even had my first cup of tea. I just remembered that I needed to say that. But enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey everybody, how's it going? Boa tarde, tudo bem? Boa noite. Sloan agus Galer. How are you? Ciao. It's been a year since I've put anything up on this channel, and I have decided I'm going to start again. Now, I know after a couple of false starts, I've been saying that over and over and over again, and you know, being the typical Piscean, I start things and I don't finish them, but hopefully I will keep this up, and I want to share my life on YouTube, because there's a lot of cool things have happened since last I spoke to you. So, number one, Linus is still with us, our dog. He's still here. Here he is, look. Our nearly 17-year-old dog. He'll be 17 this June. Won't you? And he's in great form, apart from the fact that he's fucking gone incontinent. Sit down. He's gone incontinent and is pissing everywhere. So we've got dog nappies, which we've actually run out of. So I need to. He's just, you know, standing there having a pee, which is really annoying. But look, you know, dogs are not just for Christmas; they're for life. So we've to take the good and the bad. So he's still in good form apart from that. A little bit senile, a little bit, he's a little bit deaf and a tiny bit blind, but apart from that, he's in good form, really in good health. And it sounds awful, but he's actually in good health. And of course, Theo is still with us, is cute as a button, and still, you know, when we walk down the street, people still stop us and just go, oh my God, he's beautiful, and want to hug and kiss him and squeeze him, etc. So that's still happening. And I'm another year older, so that's pretty shite, but you know, what can I say? I always knew the 30s would catch up with me. I am working away here in the Algarve. It's coming into wedding season here, so there's a good slew of weddings coming my way this summer, and Fabio obviously is working away as well. Our big news is that we've sold our house. So let me tell you what happened. So we knew that the house in Amazon de Pera beside the beach was never going to be our home forever. We knew that it was too suburban for us. We loved it. We renovated it, and literally up until I'd say 2 months before we decided to put it on the market, we put new floors in, and we also redid the roof. We were having problems with leaks and so on, so we put down this new roofing stuff, and you know, we thought maybe we'd stay there for another couple of years, maybe 3 or 4 years, and then we would have gotten somewhere else. But as it turns out, our very good friend Walter and Mark, two of our very good friends here, and one of them is an estate agent, Walter, and he said we could get quite a nice bit of money for the home, for our house. So we decided, well, why don't we put it up for sale or see how much we will get? And when they told us how much we would get, we decided, we were like, humming and hawing about whether or not to sell. And then we saw, and when I say we, I mean Fabio saw on Walter's website, Westmark Estate Agency here in the Algarve, saw a house, saw a place, saw the exact sort of place that we really would have loved to have moved into when we first got here. So we asked Walter, could we go see it? So we went out and we saw this place, and as it turns out, we fell in love with it the minute we got there. It was exactly the sort of place we were looking for. A lot of land, a swimming pool, inland a bit, in the mountains, and very, very quiet and quite secluded, and the sort of place where I could, end up, growing lots of stuff and lots of our food, and live a quiet-ish life there, and we just loved it. We got the ball rolling straight away. So we told Walter, let's sell our house, even though it was possibly the worst time to sell because the weather was so atrocious here in the Algarve. During January, February, March, it was just a torrential rain. I think it was pretty much the same all over Europe, but particularly bad here in the Algarve. I don't think we've ever seen rain like it, and global warming. But we sold the house fairly quickly. Within a couple of months of putting it on the market, we sold it. We sold it for a nice price as well. And then we put a down payment on we got our mortgage approved and so on, and we put a down payment on the house in it's a place called Mezines, and the place we actually live is called Pirnaseca, which I believe means long leg or something like that. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, which I possibly am wrong. So we put a down payment on that, and it all the balls started rolling from there, and we threw the jigs in the reels. We bought the house in Mezines. Unfortunately, we couldn't move into it straight away because the people who live there couldn't move out until April, but we needed to move out of our house fairly quickly, so we are now living in this apartment with horrible art and white leather couches, which I can't abide. But we are living here for the last 3 months. Time has been ticking by so slowly because we just want to move into our home. But on the good side of it is it got us to we got to know the people who did own the house, who are the most lovely couple called Jose and Christine, and they sold the house because they wanted to move back to the Netherlands where they're from to be closer to their family and their grandchildren, and they actually built the house we're moving into, and it's a fabulous house and a testament to them, just how lovely it is, and I'll be showing you the house very, very shortly. And they built a swimming pool, and they built the swimming pool. The house they got somebody to build, but they actually built the outside area themselves, and they did the terraces, and the lovely terraces which you'll see in a couple of moments. And they we've shared time with them 3 or 4 times, and they're just a lovely couple, and I just want to say thank you very much to them for looking after the house so well, and just to let them know that we are fully intent to look after the house as well, and do as much with it as we can. Hopefully this will be the last place that we move to for a while. I don't think, unless we're going to be moving out in the box, Jesus. But I hope we have a really happy life there like they had. They've been there for 20 years and they've had a great life, and I'm just hoping that like Fabi and I will also have a really fantastic life there as well with the dogs and our friends, and we've made loads and loads of friends over here in the Algarve, and it's really nice to have a place that we can bring people to and our family can stay, and it's just a wow place, as you'll see. So yeah, so that's the story. So there's still a lot of work to be done with the place. Obviously the decor wasn't our to our taste, and then there's things we want to do outside, and we're also adding solar panels, batteries, etc. to the place. There's things that need to be done inside, rewiring, but basically the house is very sound, and there's lots and lots of things that I'm going to be doing over the next while, and I'd love you to come along with me and watch what I'm up to, and I will hopefully do a video every other day, but as a Piscearian I can't promise you anything, because we tend to start things and then not finish them. So hopefully that will be an ongoing thing. I look forward to showing you the house, and hey everybody, how's it going? Botaji to the main, how are you? Sloan agus Bannock with Claire, Sloancha, etc, etc. We have sold our house. Yes, we have sold our lovely house here in Amazon de Pera, and we are moving to our dream house, which is about 35 minutes away from here. It's a little bit up, a little bit secluded, a little bit in the hills, but it is absolutely where we want to be. It's a gorgeous house in the mountains of Messinas. And we sold our lovely house here by the sea. It's looking a bit weird with nothing in it. We've sold the house with some furniture still in it, and we're just cleaning it up and getting it ready for the new owners. So there's Fabio doing stuff. But it's been the most horrific torrential rain here in Portugal for the last like 15 days. It literally has not stopped. So it's been a bit of a nightmare moving, very, very stressful. Moving from this house, so we've had to move, we moved loads of the garden stuff from this house to the house we're moving into, and then we had a removal company help us with that, and they nearly got stuck in the mud up in the other house, which was awful because it's just so wet. And then we had the removal people to remove all of our furniture that we're bringing with us from this house to be put into storage. So that's gone to storage, and that'll be in storage until we move into the new house, which won't be till probably the beginning of April. So we've now rented an apartment, which we are now in, which we also had to move some stuff into. So we are going to then be moving out of the apartment to our final destination, and we have loads of stuff there which we're going to have to move, get a removal company to move to. So it's been a bit of a fucking nightmare, and I'm very stressed out, so much so that, look, there you go, I got shingles, which are very uncomfortable and sore, and basically means I'm an old man, and it's been a bit stressful. So but there you go. And Fabio's been over and back and working, and he's stressed out, and moving is the most fucking disgustingly horrible thing to do in the world, so I suggest you don't ever do it. Here's again doing something else, moving the ironing board. Yeah, so that's it. It's now pissing down rain again, and I'm going to show you the house now with nothing in it. And remember what the house was like when we first moved in here. It was in bits, so we're now passing it on to the new owners in a much better state than it was. So I'm going to show you that now. So this is the sitting room, how it is now, all nicely painted, and we're leaving these chairs behind, and we're leaving the sofa behind and this table behind into the dining room. And once again, we're leaving the dining room set behind. We're leaving the cabinets behind and so on. But it just always feels so weird to be in the house, reminiscent of what it was like 5 years ago when we first moved in, and it was all in bits really, and now it just looks a lot better. Fabio's office, empty. It's such a weird feeling being in an empty house, or a house that was full of our things and full of warmth, and now it feels a bit empty. And the kitchen. And the outside area where we've had loads of dinners and late nights. As you can see, the rain, it just hasn't stopped. It's just been rain, rain, rain. It's made things about 100 times worse trying to move. The back garden, which was nothing when I first got here, and now it's beautiful and grass and overgrown with plants and so on. Hopefully the new people will look after it. He wasn't here when we first moved in, were you? Bedroom. So we're leaving the beds and lockers and so on behind. And I made the bed up for the people just so they don't have to do it themselves. Linus following me around everywhere. My shadow. Bathroom empty. Our balcony. Absolutely pissing down rain. So this is our last day in the house. So we've just had the cleaners in to clean the house and we're just about to move out and it'll be the last time we have ever been in this house. 5 years. It's been a great old house, but we're moving to our dream home, which you will see soon.
Last time.